Good, all right, so let's talk about the application. I don't know if it's easier to. Look at the financial.
Yeah, and if anybody needs to sit over here, I can push this back so you can.
Hello.
Alrighty.
One day we were.
You have my backpack in your car, but I don't think my school book, man. My backpack, I just got unpacked from camp, I didn't.
Period, go back in here.
What are we working on, Chuck? I saw you were working in it quite a bit today.
Yeah, so did that go through?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I knew what I was
Oh,
doing.
you got it. Yeah, I was like, oh, Chuck's actively changing things. Cool.
It's like, all right, I'll see what happens.
I can't imagine doing all that and then having it not work. I would cry.
Well, it was at least on mine, so I figured I could just go over.
Oh, true, that's true.
With folks.
Nope, it's live updates, you're good.
Well, let's do that and then we could do the financial one. So,
Do you have your computer open, Chris?
I do.
Okay, so you can see what we're question, whatever.
so this is question 3, I think,
Yes.
the first one. So I was trying to, I basically took a few things from what I had, put it in Chris's, and then I think we could just delete all of the blue.
the
Did you see what I did, Chris?
No, I'm looking right now.
I added just a few. I added like a couple of sentences and made a couple of,
Yeah, just cleaned it up a little bit and a few small.
Okay, I see the changes.
and then we could take out all the stuff that's in blue.
Trying to figure out what was wrong with it.
I don't know how to spell it, just, okay, I'll remove that. All right, we have it somewhere else anyway, so it's not truly gone if we change our mind, but there we go.
Okay,
We have question 3 is done, that's, or for the most part, done.
okay, so 2, hopefully that will be
Except
all.
to edit, is that what you do? with the
Yeah.
drop-downs?
And we can do that, I would think. Guys, feel free to accept any of Chuck's edits if you think they look good. Just,
Okay, hold on, I'm
yeah,
just trying to get the 2 monitors set up so I can read stuff and see it. All right. My mouse is backwards now, but I'll have to deal with that.
I went to below thing. What's going on there? You just scroll past it.
Oh, this, oh, it just got deleted.
So one thing we should conform, like uniform, is the universal access.
Yes.
And I think we call it a couple of different things, and I went back and I tried to look at Steve's report
Yeah.
and see how he,
Right, what's he saying?
What, yeah, what is?
I couldn't find it.
He's dancing around.
And
it.
then I just sort of.
I remember him saying it's basically the same, and you just say it's
Universal
access.
Universal.
Accessible for
UAT.
Yeah.
Use the UAT in the beginning and then just start.
Yeah.
Use universally
you-
acceptable trail in the beginning and then just
use
UAT at the
universal
rest.
Universal accessible rail.
Is that what it is?
Acceptable, huh?
Universal
accessible, right?
accessible trail,
Accessible.
UAT standards. and then do it the first time, and then we could use the acronym.
Right.
Yeah, universal, oh, like,
Oh.
Wow.
Universal
American
access
Trails calls it universal access trails. Paved trails for all calls it universally acceptable or accessible trails. But I feel like it's access. Yeah, I feel like it's access. I mean, that's what most of these are coming up as.
Yeah.
What do,
Universally accessible.
UAT,
Access.
yeah, meets universal access standards, trails for. Yeah, but yeah, we can just call it UAT from that point forward, and I'm sure
Don't know
the
what they're
reviewers,
talking about.
yeah, they're gonna be like, no.
Right. You're gonna be like,
Mhm.
application number.
Right, clearly have done our
And
homework
keep
and
writing
should
UAT
get.
out.
Yeah.
funding.
In fact, let's double their budget.
Get off with a bang.
So the rest, I mean, I was, I think I thought what we have in the numbering is,
Yeah, the numbering on this should be right. We can, and so if we're comfortable with this, I can drop it into the final.
Okay.
I feel like we should, right?
Why not? Next time we get together, we'll have a pizza party.
Yeah,
yeah,
I would love a pizza party.
Heard someone sold their stove though.
Yeah. Guy,
did you have the pizza stuff?
I did.
Oh.
Nice one.
Wow. How hot do those go to be?
As hot as you want it. Mine went over, I mean, when I was cooking pizzas in it, I didn't get more than like 650. Stuff like that, but a
That's super hot.
couple thousand degrees,
Really?
yeah. The day before.
We're doing one of a mahogany trailer flatbed.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you fire it up the day of, do pizzas in it. It's pretty romantic.
Breads when it cools off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought what we had for this rest looked good. I made one sort of just a style edit on that one about Steve's qualifications.
Part 5.
Oh.
He's a busy person.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
There it says multi-use trails. How does multi-use trail play into universally accessible trail?
How does that multi-uses?
Yes, yeah, are all universally acceptable trails multi-use? Are all multi-use trails universally acceptable?
I don't
Does that
know.
make sense?
No, I think they're
Accessible.
different,
Different ways.
Yeah, there's
different sort
Okay.
of.
You can have a
Yeah, I think
multi-use
two-
trail out in the woods, but
Universe.
that's
I
not
mean, I
gonna
think-
be
I think it
universally
describes-
accessible.
It's describing different things,
Accessible.
Okay,
so you could,
have them in different questions.
you could have a
within
multi-use
that.
trail that's not accessible.
Yeah. To draw.
Acceptable, universally accessible.
Shut up.
They had was, I think, on the manage the construction. That was a small one. I noticed that.
Mm.
wonder if the trail guy, the guy with the heavy equipment moving in the stone and, you know, rolling it out and all that stuff and clearing trees, is that the same guy that builds the bridges?
Oh, for the trail? I mean, if we hire somebody,
Yeah,
I guess that's up to them. You know, I mean, I
Yeah.
think they might get a sub to do some of the
yeah,
stuff.
so I was
Would it
wondering.
be worth looking into that gentleman that Cat used to clear her land with that machine to come and if he's able to with that machine, just like, wah.
I don't know, because the thing with that machine is it leaves a usable surface at the end, but not usable for us putting gravel on. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean,
we
we'd
would
have-
scrape it all off
We'd have to
anyway.
clear that anyway.
Yeah, so I feel like it would be an unnecessary step. I see these guys coming in more with bulldozers and
I would
move the
just-
trees out of the way because they're gonna scrape down the dirt anyway.
I
I
would-
could be wrong.
But are you assuming that, yeah, I know what you're saying, because you're saying that whoever is hired to do this, are they just gonna clear it? So there's no need to like do any,
Gobble up the wood
yeah,
when it's gonna be moved out of the way anyway.
or like
Yeah.
spend any energy or anything like that focused on clearing stuff that's gonna
Ahead of
be
time.
crushed anyway when they do the
Yeah.
Right,
construction.
they're
That's
just
a
coming
good
through with a
question.
dozer.
Like, would they know where to go in the corridor? Do we need to like actually physically
definitely
mark
have to
that? Should we mark
flag it.
that for them?
Oh, I think,
And then they'll come in and,
I think they would do everything. I mean, that's
Okay.
that's sort of the,
That's
you
my-
have
my
the
thought.
design,
look,
we have the design memo.
Yeah, that's a good trail building guy question.
yeah, I'll just call Chris and be like, hey, when we get this, like, are these people going to go from start to finish with the quote and gun and clear it all? Or what should we look for?
Does it do any good to cut down trees and clear brush
Yeah.
if they're just gonna come in with a bulldozer
And
anyway?
hammer it all through.
Yeah, I mean, I see getting in there with like chainsaws and clippers and stuff, and then these guys with bulldozers.
Yeah,
I,
just explode it.
That was a good workout. Yeah, good
Yeah.
workout with the chainsaw. Yeah.
Extent to
Yeah.
demo.
I mean, I think for our answer, I think we just leave it that we're gonna have an external contract.
Yeah,
We
for
will,
sure.
yeah, because we're not even supposed to know yet, so.
External contract. Clear cut.
The next one is that you had a small change on 193. That looks good. Is it an iPhone or a, how dead is it?
God.
All right. I do have
I
an
know where it
iPhone
is.
charger in my car though, if you need it.
The one, yeah, it's called the change I made to 4.
I know everybody is.
Accessibility, the one on accessibility.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, that was, yeah.
yeah, just to make it a little clearer, I think that sounded good what you added.
Get rid of easily accessible.
Yeah. Or include it and just add in, not currently accessible to most members of the public. Making something that, yeah. A bit longer, but.
Oh, there was a set of comments in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I would have used the heck out of that trail today. 'Cause I did not want to go for a run, but I didn't want to drive anywhere.
It was a lot. I used the
Yeah,
Whisper
that's a good
Trail
excuse killer.
today, went to Whisper, and it is it's much better.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a lot cooler. when you're-
yeah.
Cooler in the woods. Yeah, I was telling Jonah on the way to the game, I was like, we should go running on the trails behind the house, on
Mhm.
the ski trails, because that would just, it's cooler and it's more fun. You're not on the roads. Roads are black.
Makes a
hot,
big
It's, yeah, it's
difference.
a fast loop out there,
Yeah,
fast when you're on
I
a
think
bike.
it will get a lot of use.
going down.
Going dead fast on a bike going down. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about legs going up.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so then this one, this is the managed after completion. And I wasn't sure when you were camp, each year town receives approximately TIF contributions. Did we say, were we gonna say 30,000 per year allocated toward funding
He
trails?
said we could say that. I
Okay,
remember him saying, yeah, we could say that, yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we were talking about percentage.
Thanks.
I mean, you could say you could say approximately, maybe just.
Uh-huh. That's what we say, approximately.
Yeah.
And we,
100,000.
because remember, we were going to say a percentage, but
Right,
it
right,
didn't
okay.
make sense because that could change.
And it changes based on some variables, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought Kent said that they had decided 30,000 was what they were going to allocate each year.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Until
we
they
kept-
decide to change it. But that's what they decided at this. point.
Okay, so we're good with that,
Mhm.
okay.
Seems great. It seems generous.
Yeah, that was easy.
Mhm.
we could use that to help get the other trails up and running too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's for it's
Yeah,
for
oh, yeah,
all
we're
town
just-
Like
trails.
that's,
Yeah,
So we're not gonna need.
We're gonna
all
start
of
using that,
just
Chris.
this.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like you can get some ditching and some stuff done with a little bit of that funding. That would be good for us to learn all that stuff.
We could buy a backhoe. We could ditch with a backhoe.
Yes, if we had a backhoe, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Little mini excavator.
if we.
Yeah,
We're
little
gonna.
Bobcat tracks on it or something.
Toys for boys.
No, this.
Yeah, this is necessary for
My
travel.
bucket loader is not for digging.
super
I've been
important.
digging a little bit, but it's not for digging.
Oh my gosh, we had one of those, somebody that could use it and teach others how to use it.
Yep,
That'd be so.
How do I rent
fun.
that?
and I can put a pull in. One of those small pulls.
It would be the Trails Committee's backhoe. It would be ours.
It's our hope.
Yep.
Can't say that.
Um,
Could rent it out for extra money.
Yeah.
Well. It's in the name.
Okay,
I think that would take the nonprofit trails organization.
Yeah, it might be tricky.
Very good point.
Well, we'd use the money.
Not for a lot of profit.
Because that could buy it and then it could rent it out to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
okay, so then,
Meanwhile, Chuck is working.
Yes.
this is one.
Where the
I-
kids are talking.
This is one I, but still, the last, is the one on the cultural, I think, that needed a little work. too.
Yes, the trail has been designed by a professional.
Depends what you could, some of their questions go multiple directions.
Yes.
Throw the word culture in that one, it could drastically change the direction. of
Yeah.
it, Is what I'm
It's
remembering. from
a
last time.
lot to include both environment and culture.
Right.
I
I think
completely
what we came up with
agree.
last time, I thought was good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought we
so I think,
wordsmithed it.
I think just, maybe just. And we have this middle thing, and I think that might have been a placeholder.
Double
I don't
smiley
know.
face. What is that?
School projects highlight school Monmouth history of incorporating art into outdoor spaces, very active historical society. So I think that was just,
Oh, that's right. We were gonna try to flesh out how to
so
add
that
all
was
this
just a
together.
placeholder, so.
Yeah, so we do need to
Um,
work on this one.
So, okay, let's just skip that for a second and then see what we have that we could take out of that placeholder, because I think some of it we have.
I do have that hunter liaison information we were looking for at some point we could talk about.
Mhm.
I'll throw that out there before I forget.
So here's this sentence needs to just be edited. On the Trails Committee has engaged with the schools in having students research the history, geology, and ecology of the trails. I think the Trails Committee will engage
that.
with the schools to have students.
Have we already?
Not really in this. I don't think so. I don't think we could say we have done that in terms of,
Where?
We might be a
We did
little
instead
lower.
to do
What line are we
our,
on? A little lower, sorry.
oh, we might be lower. Yeah, we.
Yeah,
What line?
the Trails Committee has engaged with the
I mean,
schools. having
when
students
I
research
guess
the
when I
history.
meet
We
with
haven't
Rick,
done
I could talk to him about that.
Yeah,
We could say that
So,
I would say we'll engage.
the advantage of the
Will.
trail being there will lead to further academic endeavors.
Byron's a word. Is it really a word?
I don't
We
know.
can find
I think we
out.
figured it out last
We'll
time.
figure it out right now. Define it.
How does it mean what we think it means?
I stepped in some environments
Surrounding
early.
district, best environments. Yeah, used correctly.
So I have had conversations with people, because we tap trees, I helped the second graders, I think they were, tap trees this year. And I talked about the trails and how it'd be easier to access this area once the trails are in.
Okay.
Teachers sliding down a hill.
So why don't we say the Trails Committee is engaged with the schools to have students research.
Yeah, or we just say the schools will use the trails. The schools have said they will use the trails
Yeah.
they currently use them a bit. They will use them more. I am one of the people that use them and I am saying we will use it more if the trails are there,
Mhm,
especially if
Yeah.
especially if we groom them.
mhm.
Yeah. But will
There's a
you use
groomer
it?
over there.
We specifically say research the history, geology, and ecology.
Oh,
Is that true, or should we be
That's-
more vague about how we'll use them, or?
I believe that's there because we copied and pasted it from what culture means. I think that was an AI answer.
Yeah,
And now we need to take it out.
No,
Yeah.
Well, we can.
Is engaged.
I guess using the verb is present.
We are on
Constantly engaged.
cultural impact of the trail.
All right, do you guys want the projector or you?
Yeah, I think that probably would be good.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, I mean, well, I guess
Yeah, cause there's,
otherwise you're huddling,
yeah,
which you could do.
you can huddle or.
Yeah.
Why don't you just huddle?
Chat.
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter,
Something you can sit up.
whatever is easier for you, like.
Join the cool kids.
Chesterville.
hey Chad.
What's that?
Chesterville.
Chesterville.
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester, yeah.
Karate.
Oh, is that what you had going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. How's karate going? You a black belt yet?
Me? Oh, I don't do karate. Cam does karate. But, all of it.
So history, I mean, that could happen. I don't know that it does. Geology, well, that's
Ecology,
under,
yes.
right, geology is like.
Okay, how about this? How about
That's
this?
under.
The Trails Committee is engaged with the school. To,
You look at different biomes. Biology and ecology.
to, in engaging with schools. Is engaged in discussions with the school, to explore how the trail could provide a learning laboratory
Learning laboratory.
for
Science.
Project-based learning is a big word now too.
for students. Which may include researching.
What the history? Well, no, I mean, the history of the area would be like, it was an apple orchard, it was a field, it was I mean, that's.
Yeah, I think how it was used by the Native Americans, how this area was used by Native Americans.
Yeah, that extends beyond our trail system, but yes, that's true. Yeah, that's really big too, like any outdoor ed stuff that I'm on email lists, it's always about Native Americans using that's not the right word anymore, but yeah. Outdoor ed and
Including researching history, geology,
ecology, biology, et cetera,
yeah,
might be worthy of an et cetera.
yeah.
I like the way we try to tie that into the following sentence. So we should try to keep something like that in there.
Yeah.
That's next sentence, I think we should.
So that they
leave
know that
intact.
the students will have an active role in providing.
So it's especially.
They will be on the bus.
Learning laboratory. researching, and then so just take out,
My class uses it for outdoor skills.
after researching, just take out and having students research.
Oh,
You still have,
I think I already took it out, which may include researching history, geology,
okay,
and ecology of the trails and its environment.
okay, yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah, I think I took it out. And potentially the new recreation.
Did they find that person?
They did?
He was supposed to call me. And I should check my email, maybe email me back.
Hmm.
He reached out, like, this is my first day of work. And he wanted to reach out to me for wrestling.
Yeah, sure.
And I just gave my phone number because summertime and all easy enough.
Hey, Trails Committee
I should reach
Has
out
off.
to them about skiing, yeah.
has also, just a.
Okay.
With other community groups, which we did.
The
Yes, sad in the word.
urge use and promote them. I think it's good. I think we. I think we covered everything. I think, I don't know if we need anything else from that placeholder.
Yeah,
I think-
okay, I agree. Let's
I
pull
mean,
it out.
other uses of that area, and I don't know if it would go in here, would be like school kids are learning to Nordic ski, and we'll use that trail for that. And then we do shelter building and fire starting and cooking, and we use the woods for that.
You guys are getting a better.
The trails help us access different areas of the woods that are more dry than just
Their education.
behind the school.
Really cool.
It's a good class and lots of good work. Lots of good.
We had that when I was growing up, I stayed out of trouble.
Yep.
I would
Organized
start fires outside.
Organized firefighting.
You got really
Or
good
fire
at
building.
lighting fires.
It's that easy to.
You ready with the bucket, Tommy?
So if you wanna, like what Sean said, how about including a sentence there after, at the end of the second paragraph,
This guy keeps coming on.
we'll talk about.
What line?
Like,
Line 289. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't have lines in mind.
Oh, that's true. Only the first person gets the line. That's a Google thing. Do you have lines, Chris? You
Yeah, it's the
do?
line numbers, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's an Apple
But
thing.
on the iPad, it's sort of,
Because it's a smaller screen.
well, I think.
You know how
They-
Apple
Apple and
gets
Google don't,
Yeah.
they don't.
lifelong enemies. Okay, so it's the second paragraph.
Game's still going on.
Is it?
They meant to score this tying goal.
We did have it?
Yeah.
Nice job, Evan.
I don't know. I can't believe I missed that.
It was 2-0. It was 0-2 when I left, which shouldn't have been.
It's
Oh, I see.
exciting
The
over
trail will provide a public outdoor recreation. That's the paragraph you're talking about? The second paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're hanging
Or
out.
part of, improve culture, trade uses.
Mhm.
So after that first sentence, maybe you could say, Sean, what did you want to say?
Well, what the outdoor ed class uses it for is Nordic skiing. And the woods we use for shelter building, tree identification, cooking, fire building. Those are the things we use that area for now. So the trail gives us access to that area easier,
Mhm.
The.
so we can wordsmith that however.
Okay, so that's the school's outdoor education.
Yeah, my
program.
outdoor ed class, yeah.
We could say,
What the translator provides.
the academies,
Maybe we could just throw the word outdoor skills into the list of,
Oh,
Yeah.
history,
Geology,
outdoor
ecology.
skills.
Yeah, we
I
could
like
just-
that.
kind of lumps it in there. If we don't,
Okay.
if we don't need any more fluff, we can just leave it there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like
We fluffified it.
you know what? This isn't fluff. This is a whole valuable.
I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Just
Okay.
leave it there. I think
Yeah.
that's good. I think that's pretty good.
Me too. All right.
let's see. What permits are required for the project? We say all are included in the application. And it's
They
big,
are, or they will be.
but we don't
It's-
need it. right?
Well, it's all those letters of.
Approval or like
Approval letters,
Yeah, from,
By historic society.
yeah, we have letters of support is what I have them listed as. So yeah, the Historical Society, IFNW, and natural areas.
But you're right, there's no actual
There's no permit we actually
required.
have to. Yeah,
So you should probably put that in there.
Yeah.
No,
I think
no
we-
permits are required, but. we do have
No
letters
permits
of-
required. We have included
included letters of support.
letters, sign off letters from,
From, and then those agencies.
yes.
Yeah.
If you went in, it's not, you're not improving the building structure. Nothing is.
Yeah, it doesn't, like I said, there's nothing in any of those permits that directly say you have to do this to do that, like, it just says we recommend. Which isn't a requirement.
They recommend
Yeah.
the,
IFNW
People were,
did,
okay.
yeah. They recommended like if it were going to go through streams or things like, I think if there was a stream, it would be a big deal. There's no streams back there. Just
Same with what I
wetness.
said, it's like if it has an impact on old, like, housing or anything that's
Historical.
historical significance and stuff, or that you're gonna disturb, then we need to have a plan of action or something, but after they look at the plan, they're like, you're good.
yeah, letters of support required from.
Because we have, because earlier it says response to any,
Letters were provided by all.
no negative was recommended by, we include elevated boardwalks.
Yes, see, it was recommended.
And that's, and we said we're gonna do that.
Mhm.
So we have that, we have that answer already.
Yeah, gonna be high up, way
Mac
high
Daddy
up,
boardwalk.
be like on stilts.
Railings required, boardwalk.
Yeah, dangerous to fall from.
The board's close, so the snow stays on them, so we can ski on the trail.
Cool.
Big signs.
If we get all the funding, we should have enough to make sure the spacing is really close.
Based on that rock stuff, I
Yeah.
mean, like, should be able to.
If we save that money, then we
Things work
should
out that
go to
way.
nice logs.
Yeah.
So for that last one, but you could say, and I'm still waiting for the letter from the code enforcement officer,
Oh, yeah.
but, I mean, we could say we should have it, a
Right,
copy of a copy of the letter from the local code enforcement officer is attached indicating that there's no indicating that there's no need for any project, indicating that there's no need for permitting associated with.
we want to however that instead of but that. No permits are required, but
However, like however.
letters of support.
That shows that we have
Yeah.
stuff.
However, letters of support. Were provided,
Mm,
Yeah.
Currently,
are provided,
by,
we're providing,
Yeah.
right?
They're in the.
Are provided by all. Do we need to, should we list the agencies there so that
They
question?
have, they actually have it above. It's in the,
Okay.
yeah,
it's in like.
which
the
would have been
top.
helpful for us when we were trying to hunt them down. Emailing the wrong people for,
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Seems like for this particular one, the only thing that's important is that we have a letter from the code enforcement officer and the planning. board.
Yeah,
That's all we're missing is just that letter, because we tried, like, we tried to go to the planning board and they said not our problem.
Right, just the code enforcement
Yeah.
officer.
Yeah. But I'm just saying for line 304.
Yeah,
I don't think we need to talk about all required agencies. I think we just need to say
Hmm.
no permits are required. Attached are letters from the code enforcement officer confirming, I don't know, something like that.
You can, I missed what you said, Chris,
Yeah,
if you
I'll
wanna
put
change
something
it,
in there.
yeah,
you just say no permits are required,
yeah.
period, see. You can say see attached, see attached letter from the
See,
local code enforcement officer indicating that
Final score, 5-3.
is necessary for this project.
James
sounds
told-
good.
I asked what the score was and he said
Yeah.
it scored twice.
It's good.
Cool. It is. He just scored 5 in the second half. It's great.
That's nuts.
I'm jazzed tonight.
I don't know a lot about soccer, but that's a lot of points.
Yeah, it took them a while to get going.
Was that?
They won 5-3. They didn't score any in the first half. They scored them all in the second.
Yeah,
And Emmett scored twice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
really cool.
Never.
Who
Aw,
they play?
Okay.
They were about the same class. usually. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we just got back from Prescott. They played Presque Isle, Caribou up there.
Is that class A?
One was a B. I don't know, the other one maybe a C. I think Caribou C. They tied 1-1-1.
Yes.
All right, so I think we're in good shape.
Mhm.
Solid.
Yeah, so what I can do is I'll move, if we're comfortable with it, I can move everything into the formal application and then maybe next. Or now, well, maybe when there's more people
Yeah,
here.
we can do it
We
next.
can do the final read through.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Can we go
Okay.
back up to question 3?
Yeah.
Maybe you accepted a change there already.
Okay,
There was a change that Chuck made that I wanted to comment about.
okay.
Don't see it there anymore. Oh, okay. On line 23 and 24.
mm-hmm.
Third paragraph.
So,
Yeah, those are
22,
the numbers.
23, 24.
Such as, let's see.
The existing
close.
sidewalks, the trails will provide connectivity to sites such as the town office and Compton Hall, helping people get where they want without needing to use a motor vehicle. So the needing to use a motor vehicle is what you added, Chuck. And I wasn't necessarily trying to say that. Not that that's not true, but like people can walk today, but they just have to walk on the road or they have to walk home. And I'm just saying that people could walk without having to walk on the road. Or bike without having to bike on the road. I guess walking is really the thing. So that was just my comment there.
So,
I lost it.
right, so you're looking at saying the trails will provide connecting, helping people get to where they want without needing to use motor vehicles. You think that that's just kind of excessive? Is that what you were saying?
I'm just saying helping people to get where they want without having to walk on the roads is what I was.
Oh, add without having to walk on the roads. It cuts the corners of some trips. It helps people walk to school easier. Really, this trail doesn't do much for
No, the
getting
trail,
people where they
yeah,
want to
see,
go.
that's why I changed it, because the trail doesn't really, this trail itself,
This trail doesn't.
it doesn't aid
Provides a place to come.
in,
It doesn't go to stores.
yeah, it doesn't really connect with anything right
It will
now.
help kids get to school.
That's good.
No,
Not
it won't,
really.
because there's no place unless you cut through other people's property.
Not really.
Right.
So that's why I changed it, because it's
Trail
basically,
doesn't do a whole.
I basically, I mean, basically,
So should we get rid of that?
well, I said, you know, basically that the locate with the where's it said, city? What,
Which one are you looking for?
24.
Downtown. Starts.
Okay. Offering immediate and easy access for many tasks with the existing sidewalks.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could just drop out that whole helping people to get where they want, that whole second half of the sentence.
Yeah,
Or we could just leave it off.
for right now.
With the existing sidewalks.
It's a big jump.
uh,
Big savings, the tax.
I mean, I think you could say, with the existing sidewalk, people can, access, a, a natural environment or people can access, with the existing sidewalks, people can access a natural environment and walking trail without needing to use a motor vehicle. I mean, I think there's some benefit in that people could get here without having to get in their car.
Like I was complaining about today, how I would have liked to have been able to walk. Like I honestly thought about going over to the Prescott Hills site. And I was just like, ugh, don't get in the car. That will really be like leaving work for too long. Just go take a walk.
So let's try this then, so. You want me to try to edit it while I'm doing it?
It gives local trails for walking without having to drive to a faraway trail. Is that what we're getting at?
It would be, well.
The existing sidewalks,
They do connect. Or I mean, I can dictate if it's faster. I just,
yeah, let me try this.
If you like
But
it the way it is, we can leave it the way it is too.
Well, the trails won't, it's sort of a little misleading because the trails won't provide connectivity. Well,
Future trails.
yeah, let's,
it does.
As a hub to potential future extensions, it would provide a connectivity, but right now
yeah,
it's just a loop.
The trail is accessible by the existing sidewalks.
Right.
But it doesn't
So-
take you anywhere.
It doesn't take you anywhere, but it's like a point of
Right.
interest.
so
that
that's
is
what I'm saying. So
accessible.
with the existing sidewalks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Many residents can access the trail and its natural environment without needing to use a motor vehicle.
Current sidewalks
I
allow.
like that better.
Yeah,
All the existing sidewalks, the trails
But the
provide a
exist-
more scenic, natural.
let me.
And if we're saying people can use the trails without having to use a motor vehicle.
Right, I
Yeah.
think that's the point.
yep, I like that. Okay.
So you want me to type it or you want me to?
Well,
that's a way-
if you want to say it, I will type. I just,
Okay.
with the existing sidewalks.
Many residents,
Oh gosh, I'm up here. 1 second.
You just say residents.
That's where I was last. Many residents.
can access the trail and the associated natural environment.
Without the use of a motor vehicle.
Yeah, without the,
Or without getting into their car.
I think that's a benefit that people don't have.
Right. If you
Without
don't have to
fossil
drive
fuel?
to hike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which always,
Some people drive to the gym to get on a treadmill.
I mean. And always like, it does.
What?
I think it's a real benefit to be able to do that, to be able to walk to a place that you're gonna walk,
Right, yeah.
I mean,
Yes, it
Cause that
is.
kind of
I mean, a lot of people-
24/7.
A lot of people won't do it, but some people will, and I think that's a benefit that you don't have to.
I would do it. Practicality would hit me early on that one.
Yeah.
Drive to walk.
That's my problem. That's why I like running, because I just walk outside and I can go do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy. And I have to
I run because
exercise.
I'm lazy.
I run
It's
because I'm
recorded.
lazy.
The whole
Oh,
town.
no, the town knows. My secret's out.
Okay,
How do,
Cool.
okay,
I
so
don't
then,
put lazy and running in the same sentence. I think if you're running, that's not lazy.
but it is like.
Depends on how you.
Yeah, you should, have you seen me run? That's.
Have you seen it?
Both could walk faster.
But we go with this document. I can report out on my liaison question we left with last time.
Yeah, we just need to pull out this last, helping people to get, or we're gonna pull this last bit out, right?
I
The
would-
trail will provide connect, or leave that, Chris?
Maybe we just delete that whole sentence now.
Yeah, we can just get rid of it. Okey doke. All right.
okay.
Cool. I reached out to Carl McCabe after we left here about just having good communication between hunters and trail committee people.
Yeah.
And he threw a couple thoughts back at me. And then he talked to his son, who then got in touch with Chad, and he is willing to come to a meeting and talk to us about it.
That'd be cool.
As he reached out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he is actually a liaison.
Yeah, so
It's actually
Chris-
part of his description.
Chris now is landowner relations for inland fisheries, okay, for the warden service.
That's good for you too. Learning that, meaning you do it really well.
Yeah,
Now.
yeah, I had Chris was not available that night, so I didn't come to the Snowmobile Club
Oh, nice.
membership night. And it was actually one of his counterparts or whatever, but they just spoke on landowner relations. Did you
Yeah.
came to that? Yeah,
Chris was there too.
okay, yeah, that's right.
This is what Carl had sent back to me. After I put the question out there, he said hunters need to realize it's private land and they will have to share or go home, depending on the owner's wants. Safety is the biggest problem during hunting season for those trail users. Trail use during hunting season should be Sunday only for safety or close the trail area to no hunting. The landowner probably would rather have the trail than the hunters. This is just him thinking out loud.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
Chris.
then he said he reached out to Chad, so.
Yeah, Chris had asked when the meetings were, and I said, let me know if you think you will be available for a meeting, and I'll definitely but he did not indicate that he was available tonight, so.
Mhm.
Cool. That'd be cool. We
That'd
might
be
get it
really
here.
nice.
Yeah, we don't need it now, but
Yeah,
between now and
Pretty soon.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, so we talked about maybe in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he can make, we talked about September, but you know, if he can do it early, if we can do it in August, maybe.
The
Or
sooner the better.
beginning
Keep
of
blood pressure
September.
down.
I just don't
He's
want
got
to
a
put
rainy
it
day
off until
schedule.
the end of September. And then we're pushing up against the beginning of hunting season.
So we have a meeting scheduled on the 19th
Yeah, the second.
and the 2nd. So either one of those, I think, would probably work.
so with regards to hunting, what trails are we referring to? The ones over?
Prescott.
Prescott Hill, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's mostly, we're basically looking for
Sure.
input on how to communicate maybe with the hunters or,
Yeah.
what are the right words or what are we looking for? Or are the rules that we should put forward that are common across the state for hunters,
Mhm.
trails and hunting? That kind of thing. Is that accurate, Chris?
Yeah, and it's not just those trails, but at this point it's primarily those trails. But as we go forward and we're looking at doing trails on other properties,
Right.
just we need to be thinking about this.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
It's gonna come up often.
Yeah.
Yeah, because.
I wonder if, like the KLT might have some advice for us. on That
Yeah, I
too,
mean,
because they have
Whittier Woods has hunting in it.
the
Curtis Homestead. I
Curtis
think, is
Homestead, yeah,
that's-
Open to
yeah.
hunting.
That's what I was thinking of,
And I
yeah.
don't think there's any limit to when you can be out there or.
I'm just
anything.
wondering how they manage it, you know?
Yeah.
Wear orange, wear orange when you're hiking.
Where, go any day you want.
And, yeah. Yeah. I think it's just if you're using land that's open for hiking, if you're using land that's not owned by you, you can always go, hikers could always be walking past.
Mhm.
And so could other hunters.
Yeah.
I had a hunter
So
peel in the
you-
tree I was sitting in once. I looked down, I was like.
Oh,
Really?
nightmare.
You're like good camouflage.
Yeah.
I was up pretty high. Yeah, that was my land, actually. It was on my land.
Drop an acorn.
Yeah.
And why? Very easy to climb. No, okay. Yeah. Signage, maybe appropriate signage would be a question we'd have for him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the concern that the landowners generally want people asking permission before they hunt on their land.
Mhm.
But do things change when you make it clear that the land is available for walking, for other types of use, for trails?
Good question.
Will
That's up to the
people
hunter.
think that it's now, does that automatically make it open to anybody for hunting as well? And
I don't.
just making
I mean,
sure that we have appropriate signage and make sure we understand what the rules are so that the
I
landowners
think it's two
understand.
separate things.
Just want people to know what's,
Right, right. I mean, I believe this is just a logic thing, but I believe if the landowner wants hunting by permission only, then they just keep their hunting by permission only signs up.
Signs up.
Yeah,
And there's a trail, a public trail that people can use through there, or a trail that I guess it's still a private trail that he lets the public use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as like Chris coming to a meeting, obviously he's got a little one and I don't know feasibility of him actually coming in person.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously Chris being on Zoom, is that an
Yeah, Zoom.
option? That would probably
Yeah.
We
work
could
just
definitely
as
do
well
that.
for us.
Yeah, it might work
Be able to
easier.
get Here sooner than.
Yeah.
Like to put his uniform on.
Yeah, make it
let's
official.
just have the top on.
So maybe that's something we can propose to him. is-
Yep. How do you get on that? Is that just go to the Town of Monmouth website and click on? a
yeah, I
meet
went
link?
to the town of Monmouth and went to one of the selectmen meetings and just clicked on the link for their meeting.
Oh,
Yeah, you just tell them to go to that, what is
So you
that?
just tell them that.
Could you
Generic
maybe copy
meeting
and paste that link to Chris and then if we could propose that to Chris McCabe maybe?
Where's he live?
For one of the. So he used to be up in the Farmington area, but I think he's over towards Reedfield now, so he's a lot more accessible. Sort of locations.
Was he the one that was in the show? Wasn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's on Northwoods Law, but he graduated Monmouth in 2001. And my last. Him and Josh Boubier, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. What's Josh's role?
Josh is up in Cornville, I think.
Okay. And he's a warden too.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So on the finance stuff, do you wanna
mhm.
go through that? Where is that in the, is it in the
That-
docs?
It is in the documents. It's in that folder. It's the MTP budget worksheet, Monmouth.
I just sent an email with that link.
Oh, that's,
So anyone can, Chad, you could try joining right now if you want and see if the link works for you. But I assume that works meeting to meeting.
kind of Chuck.
No. I have, so the two things I have are the clean question
Just gonna say-
application.
Yeah, if you go to search MTP, you might find it.
Yeah.
Or just search budget.
Budget. No.
No, not finding. Here, I'm gonna email it to you right now. I'll do a new one. Oh my gosh.
That does work, Chris, because it's looking for me to accept or admit right now.
Is
Oh,
it
you
not?
should do the meeting chat virtually.
It looks like that link, but it'll say,
I just emailed you the link as well. You should have access to it,
Okay.
Chuck.
Okay.
We'll see.
Perfect, thanks, Chris.
Oh, okay, you know what, it was in a different icon, it was under
Oh,
spreadsheet.
yeah, instead of a document, yeah.
They would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were accessing it from that direction.
Yeah, we're at, where we're supposed to be at, so. Because it's just not something we're gonna have a lot of information on until we hire a contractor.
Right. I think we filled out what we could fill out according to their rules.
Yeah, I don't know what else we can really put in here.
Mm-hmm.
When we had the original discussion with Steve, he talked about, you know, this is like a preliminary design. I kind of got the impression that under some cases we might need to do an additional design. But it wasn't clear to me whether he thought in our case that was necessary or not.
He did hedge when we asked that question, didn't he?
Yeah,
I remember that, yeah. They're like, well, wait a minute, this is a designer, or do we need another design? He was like, whoa. I remember not a non-clear answer, but
I mean, another thing that he talked about was like he could have gone out there and flagged exactly where the trail was going to be and all that. But he said that's better left to, you know, when you get the money and you're doing the person who's going to build the trail or whatever, they're going to have to do that next level of design or something, and they'll do the flagging at that point.
right.
Okay, is that still all just part of?
Construction costs,
Yeah,
I think so.
I'd call it that.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know how,
Yeah.
we wouldn't
Yeah, I
have
don't
another
think-
way to separate it anyway.
right. We wouldn't have any way of knowing how much to pull out to
No.
say that that's the design portion or whatever. So
Right. I do
Final.
think we should get the contractor there in April.
Yes. I don't know.
So we're maximizing so they know where all the wet really is.
That's a good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because the wet's not, it's not intuitive back there where the wet is sometimes. It can't tell, like where Matt put in the perf pipe.
yeah.
Couldn't,
And if we can maintain it, maybe we can go out there and take some pictures too, just to help them understand if they can't get out there.
you know,
What it looks like.
right, you go out now, it's gonna be a lot different when it comes to how much material, and what you need for bridging than it would in
Yeah.
April.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to look at something specific on the budget?
No, well, it's not voted, I think I'm okay.
Well, I can just go over and you can look at it.
Buddy.
The only thing I sort of have left really sort of was I want to send Doug an email and sort of ask him about what exactly, you know, in terms of attachments and other stuff.
Yes.
Should we put in the OSI study? Is that,
Right, how much material,
Right,
extra
and
material
then-
do they want?
and then in terms of, and I don't know if it's clear, Roland, when you looked at the stuff in terms of for submission, like where do those things go and how do they get sort of tagged, you know?
Right, yeah. How is it?
What format do you want to
It
get
just needs to be a PDF,
Probably,
right?
definitely,
Yeah.
yes.
but
Yeah.
we'd have to, yeah.
Yeah.
How much you did?
It-
Yeah, is
Sort
it
of
one
like-
file?
Yeah, which is a pain. Who has Adobe?
I don't think he wanted zip files, that he said, that. I'm pretty sure he said he didn't.
That's fine.
He said he didn't want that. So I think they, but just, how they're sort of
Yeah.
marked and sort of how, so how it gets sort of cross-referenced and thing, that was,
Yeah, I can organize it, or I could do a little bit of research, because when I populate our final application, I can look and I'm sure it has some more clear instructions that I just don't remember
Right.
somewhere, and if not, we can reach out to Doug and say, hey,
yeah, so how, right.
what do you want?
So, but I think that's sort of like about it.
Yeah,
I think we're getting pretty
we
close.
are very close. And what's the actual due date?
September
September
26th.
26th? Yeah. Yeah, so our next meeting, we can read through the one final read through, and then I'll work on putting it all together between now and then.
Right, so can we review it, the put together application next time?
Yeah, yeah, yes. I can get that done by then.
Great.
That'd
Okay,
be awesome.
I think that's.
Yeah, our next meeting's the 19th, so I'll be able to get to that constant trustee meeting, so
Beforehand,
I'd have that answer, yeah.
that's good.
Next meeting is the 19th. This, our
Yeah.
next meeting?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can have that kind of like rough draft done. We can have information on how they want it sent and all that stuff by the next time.
And then we can just sit and wait until we hit submit.
Yeah.
We'll be a month early.
Are we
So we
gonna,
need the letter from the code enforcement officer. Is that the only letter?
That's-
we
I-
need?
I believe so. I think that's all we're missing right
well,
now.
we need the permit from the RSU.
Oh, and RSU.
Oh,
Yeah,
RSU,
we
that's
need
the
that.
next-
So we need
that's-
those two.
Yes.
what,
Two
what are we
important
waiting for?
pieces
RSU two, the land
to
use.
say that they will,
abuse.
that we can use it. And we don't need them for match. We didn't need them to write that down.
I don't think I don't think it's a,
It didn't say it anywhere that it had to be like a contractor.
that was I'll ask that for Doug, if it's helpful, should we have it, like, in terms of that
We could
stuff?
ask for both at the same time if we needed it,
Yeah.
but
Are they just signing a form that we created?
Yeah, it was a draft agreement I sent,
Okay.
the one that I had sent around,
Okay, good.
yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, as long as they don't, if they just have to sign something, it'll happen quicker than if they have to write something.
themselves.
Yeah, they have it, I mean, they could react, I mean, they could say, well, we don't like this, so I can just
Right.
change it, you know.
But we have time for them to have even
Yeah,
those.
so hopefully I'd
thoughts.
like to get together with them though this,
Yeah,
hopefully
this
that'll happen
Friday,
this week.
that would be great.
Keep an eye on email. And another on my junk mail. That's where I delete a bunch of stuff. I haven't been on it in a week or so.
Okay. That's good.
Gavel.
Sure, it's over there.
I moved to adjourn.
Second.
I,
All right, adjourn. All right.
yeah.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Hey, have a good vacation, Chris.
I'm
Thanks.
going to,
Yeah.
yeah. Just talk to that.
Yeah.
You good if I look at your
These are tacos. Taco, well, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, thing. People like them. Sad.